My name is Anthony, and I am a boy. I am a human. I am a graduating senior at Rancho Alamos High School. I am a former cross-country, track, and swim athlete. I am an esports enthusiast, especially in the realm of League of Legends and Super Smash Bros. Melee. I am a brother and a son. I am a middle child. I am a high achiever. I am Vietnamese. I am American. When visiting my future college campus, I was asked the question, "Who are you?" by a group leader. Of all my possible answers, I did not feel like anything comfortably represented who I am. I thought the obvious answer was either, "I am Vietnamese," or "I am Vietnamese American." However, by saying this, I realized that my group leader would associate me with what he knows of Vietnamese people and their customs, all of which do not entirely apply to me. When I call myself Vietnamese, people automatically think of traditional Vietnamese culture through the means of Tet and Ao Dai, or red envelopes, and foods such as rice, pho, spring rolls, or rice cakes. Yes, I have experience with all of these at one point in my life or another. I have received my fair share of red envelopes, and I have enjoyed countless homemade bowls of pho. But that isn't all of it. That is part of me, but I cannot say that is me. Perhaps that other part of who I am is accounted for through the American portion of being Vietnamese American. But even then, I run into the same problem. Many people like to define the meaning of being American as being free. Freedom of speech, freedom of choice, freedom to be oneself, freedom to life. However, the word freedom and American are not interchangeable. I cannot call myself Vietnamese American and expect to be seen as someone with traditional Vietnamese cultural values, but free. America, also known as a salad bowl, is inherently difficult enough to define already. Perhaps being Vietnamese American simply means that I am a part of the Vietnamese portion that contributes to this giant cultural salad bowl. Unfortunately, this just means I am back to square one of figuring out my identity. Maybe the question can be answered by tracing my origins as a Vietnamese person. My father was born and raised in the South, while my mother was born and raised in the North, before fleeing South in the wake of the Vietnam War. The difference in regional heritage between my mother and father is completely apparent in the difference in family atmosphere in each of their respective sides. Although both sides speak the same language and hold the same Vietnamese traditions, I feel as if I am in a completely different culture when I spend time on one side compared to the other. With this difference, the matter is further complicated. I am unable to associate myself more towards either side, and cannot call myself either South Vietnamese or North Vietnamese. Not only this, but my mother's North Vietnamese side is Catholic, while my father's South Vietnamese side is Buddhist. While I have followed my mother's religion as my own, I cannot help but feel some ties towards my father's religion, especially when I am exposed to those Buddhist customs on his side of the family. Additionally, my religion is not specific to Vietnam, as Catholicism was widespread amongst many ethnicities, so I cannot attribute my Catholic identity towards being Vietnamese American. The same can be said about many of my qualities that contribute towards who I am. How can I possibly encompass my interest in esports or my role in multiple sports through the description Vietnamese American? The truth is, I can't. There is no way to identify myself and all my unique quirks with a single title. So how did I respond to my group leader? It was simple. I said that I am Vietnamese American, but I made sure that throughout my visit, I would show her my personality and my unique qualities as a person, through how I acted and through what I said. I am Vietnamese American, but not only so. I am also Anthony Lee, and the only way to understand what that encompasses is by meeting me and learning about who I am.